Things are spinning out of control for the Lakers. While chaos brewed on one side, Russ was out there smiling, savoring that sweet taste of payback against his old squad. Across the league, the night was wild. Indiana had one of the most controversial endings we've seen in a minute, and stars everywhere were lighting it up.
Westbrook for three. Got it! And another one.
Over in Sacramento, where the Lakers kicked things off, energy was off the charts. From the jump, the pace was furious. First possession, balls bouncing fast. Boom! LeBron was soaring like he had rockets on his shoes. LA's defense came out hungry, forcing turnovers and locking in like it was personal. Meanwhile, Luka was doing his usual first quarter magic. Smooth, confident, unstoppable.
He's going to bounce it on the first possession. The lob to LeBron. Two. And another Laker turnover. Here comes Luka. All the way to the rim. And he scores. Timeout, Sacramento. Or Murray. Two of their top players. Spinning Luka. Scoring Luka.
Everything was looking perfect for Lakers fans until the script flipped hard. DeRozan slid through. Westbrook hit another one. And Ellis nailed a catch and shoot that set the tone. The Kings closed that first quarter with a crazy 18-6 run, and they didn't slow down. Second quarter, buckets from deep, raining threes like a storm. Still, what stood out most was that relentless hustle and that refusal to back down.
DeRozan steps through. Westbrook one more. Ellis catch and shoot.
Great ball movement, great pressure.
On the cross, steps through and lays it home. Zach LaVine. Kings one more stack pick and roll out to LaVine. Got an open glimpse and cashes out.
Malik Monk caught absolute fire, torching the Lakers with one deep three after another. He hit not one, not two, but three straight bombs from way downtown, and the crowd went crazy. Energy in that building was wild, and the best part, he was just warming up. But the Lakers weren't backing down.
Standing ovation for the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry, embraced by his current teammates.
Westbrook came flying down the court, strong and determined, trying to shift the momentum. Then out of nowhere, there's Monk again. Clean release, splash. The man was unstoppable.
But it's the hustle and not giving up.
Monk raises up for three. Malik.
That low block right now.
Monk's working to get smart. Use the self-checkout line that time.
And right now, the Lakers are 2 of 15 from deep.
DeRozan out to Monk. 3 for 3. Yes!
In just 6 minutes, Malik went off. Perfect 5 for 5 from beyond the arc. Every shot looked smoother than the last. Before anyone knew it, the Kings' lead had ballooned to 16 points.
Goes to work on Bridges. Up. Pump fake. 3. Bucket again! Kawhi with 24!
Good at getting baskets.
The aimbot has logged on.
Kawhi, the step through, the floater.
It's good. It's a masterpiece from Kawhi.
The Lakers were struggling to catch a break, but at least Luka Doncic kept them alive, pulling off moves that left defenders spinning like they were lost in traffic. He's a straight-up magician with the basketball, no question about it. With 26 points in the first half, Luka single-handedly kept LA within reach. But then came the third quarter, and that's when DeMar DeRozan and Russell Westbrook decided they weren't letting this one slip.
But strong. Westbrook pushing the other way. There's Monk's clean look. Butter.
Here recently, just the ability to knock that down at a high level.
Wow. Achua put Hayes in the friend zone on that block. Westbrook, hot hand. Monk got it. He's hotter than fish grease.
Westbrook slashed to the rim. DeRozan sliced through the paint. Pure aggression. Debo sparked a blazing 9-2 run to open the second half, pushing the lead right back up to 14. This time, they wanted to shut the door for good.
Goes to work on the rookie, gets around him, gets to the rim, and in at the horn.
As good a playmaker as any in the league. And speaking of which,
just when you thought it couldn't get any hotter, boom, another one. Brody was out there pulling up like a seasoned sniper, draining 4 of 8 from deep and dropping 22 points. Believe it or not, this is the third best shooting season of his entire career, knocking down 34.5% from 3.
And kick it. And they're shooting the three. Luka with the rebound. Puts it up and in.
The Kings was scorching as a unit, too, raining down 17 threes on a ridiculous 65% shooting. It was pure flames from start to finish. Talk about a night of extremes. The Kings were on fire, but the Lakers, ice cold. Even though Luka dropped a monstrous 42 points, the efficiency just wasn't there.
6 seconds. Luka, the good man to have it. He leans in, shoots, and scores!
He went only 2 for 9 from deep, keeping up that rough 32% three-point average for the season. That's actually his second worst shooting performance in his entire 8-year career. Wild. And as bad as that sounds, the Lakers as a whole didn't look much better. They clanked their way to 8 for 36 from downtown. That's a flat-out painful 22%.
Perusing the court, piercing the paint. Westbrook with a burst of speed.
Between tweens, spins, pulls like clockwork. DeRozan back out to Westbrook, unhesitant.
With that kind of shooting gap, you could already guess who came out on top. Things got heated late in the game when LeBron drove to the rim, got some contact in the midsection, and expected a whistle, but the refs weren't having it. The look on his face said it all. Still, it wasn't all gloom for the King, because his son, Bronny Jr., came through with 2 cold-blooded threes in crunch time.
DeRozan on Luka, spins, good help by LeBron, whistle, and one for DeRozan. Lakers with a zone look, though. DeRozan in the corner, Westbrook for 3, got it! And another one.
Trimming the deficit to 12 and giving Lakers fans at least one thing to cheer about. When the final buzzer sounded, the Kings stood tall, and credit where it's due, they earned it. Back-to-back wins over the Hawks and Lakers in consecutive nights, that's statement basketball. After the game, Russ kept it real in his post-game interview.
To lead the Mavs now in scoring.
Certainly setting the tone here in this court.
And Cooper with a steal. Cooper has it now. Gonna try to make something happen. Late clock, pull up, bullseye, Cooper! Cold-blooded.
Giving props to his squad while staying humble. Then it was time to shift scenes, straight to Indiana for that wild finish between the Pacers and Celtics. But hold up, before we even get to the clutch drama, you gotta see this.
Back to Embiid. He's got 13. Embiid! Great pass from George down to Embiid for the flush. See, back to Embiid. Joel Embiid, confident to the cup and gets the roll.
Jay Huff came through with a reverse jam so smooth it looked like slow motion. 2 hands, up in the air, clean and effortless. What a finish. Spicy P was cooking again, this time with a slick put-back layup that had the whole crowd buzzing. After a wild miss from Shepherd, Pascal Siakam spun out of trouble like a pro and finished it off smooth, putting Indy up by 5. The momentum was shifting, and the energy in the arena was crazy.
LeBron, finish it. I get a timeout here from Doug Christie.
LeBron is asking for an and one on the play. He thought that Zach LaVine got into his midsection there with the hands. The official didn't agree.
Derek White tried to strike back fast for Boston, driving hard the other way, but disaster hit. He lost the handle, and suddenly the Pacers had a golden chance to stretch the lead. The crowd could feel something big coming, but just when things looked shaky for Boston, Jordan Walsh came up clutch on both ends. He hustled, fought for the ball, and boom, made a massive play that flipped the energy right back. Moments later, Peyton Pritchard buried a deep 3 that got the Celtics roaring again.
Ronnie. Throw up a 3. Got it. Ronnie James. And the Lakers are probably going to shoot it. And they will with James. He's made 2 buckets.
From there, it turned into a straight-up slugfest. Both teams grinding, missing tough shots, and going scoreless for a full minute and a half. Every possession felt like a heavyweight punch. With 30 seconds left and Boston down by 2, it was Derek White's time. He attacked the rim with full force, lifted it up, and bang, tied the game in 96 all. That quick 2 left just enough time for one last chance, and all eyes turned back to Indiana.
Do you get up when you play your former teams like that, or is it just every night? Not really. I mean, I play the same way every night, but I do enjoy beating teams that I was former at for different reasons. Tonight was different reasons. Houston was a different reason. So definitely enjoy taking care of business against them.
And that's when the veteran stepped in. Pascal Siakam, cool as ice, took control. It wasn't the prettiest move, but it was pure determination. He got to his spot, finished strong, and put the Pacers back up by 2 with only 6 seconds left on the clock. Now the question was, could the Celtics pull off a miracle without Jaylen Brown on the floor?
Got 2 in the air. With the reverse flush. He did. Time at Boston.
Derek White had the shot, the moment, but it just wouldn't fall. His potential game winner rimmed out, and that sealed it. After snapping their brutal 13-game losing streak, the Pacers have now stacked 3 straight wins. Talk about a comeback story.
Spinning out of trouble. Extra pass. Shepard for 3. Won't go. Tipped up and in by Siakam.
After the game, head coach Joe Mazzulla gave us one for the books, an unforgettable press conference moment. When asked about the controversial final play, he just stared straight ahead and repeated the same phrase over and over, a legal screen. For nearly a full minute, that's all he said, until reporters literally gave up trying. Of course, Joe was calling out that questionable pick by Siakam before the game winner, but hey, as they say, it's only illegal if the refs actually blow the whistle.
Hauser, inside, Walsh got free, outside, Pritchard, boom! That's a huge play for Jordan Wall.
Now, let's shift gears to Dallas, because it was officially the Cooper Flagg show. The rookie sensation was locked in, scoring 12 of his 27 points in the second quarter alone, helping the Mavs build a 14-point lead. But it wasn't just offense. Flagg was wreaking havoc on defense too, blocking shots and disrupting every play in sight.
To Nembhard, 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard splits the defense down the lane, blocked. Pritchard, blocked by Siakam.
Still, the Mets weren't going down easy. They made a strong push late, closing the gap behind some clutch buckets, and even grabbed the lead for a quick moment. But just when the comeback looked real, Flagg shut it all down. First, he soared through the air for a monster steal and slam in transition.
The drive, put it up and in. We're tied at 96.
Then, with the clock winding down, he pulled up from deep and drilled a cold-blooded dagger 3 to ice the game. The crowd went wild. This kid is living up to every bit of hype. Meanwhile, the Clippers are finally finding their rhythm after a rocky start to the season. They've been fighting hard lately, trying to rewrite their story. Last night, they showed heart. Kawhi attacking, Harden orchestrating, everyone clicking.
Back to Siakam, 6 on the clock. Siakam on the move, turns inside, floater, goes window shopping for 2.
Speaking of Harden, the beard looked vintage again, dropping 32 points and 10 assists, playing like it was 2018 all over. And get this, with that performance, he passed Shaq O'Neal to move up to 9th on the all-time scoring list. The man's still cooking, and Kawhi, even better. Cold, calculated, and dominant.
White, 3 seconds, fires, no good. Walk to the board as time expires. The Pacers have won 3 straight and take down the Celtics.
Pure greatness. That's the only way to describe Kawhi Leonard's performance. It was a flat-out masterpiece. Kawhi led everyone with 35 points on an incredible 58% shooting as the Clippers continued their hot streak, improving to 10-2 in their last 12 games. He's been unstoppable lately, averaging nearly 33 points per game on elite 50-40-90 shooting splits. Pure efficiency, pure dominance.
Illegal screen.
What'd you say?
Illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
What do you want people to know?
Illegal screen.
Would you like to say anything else?
Illegal screen.
And while Kawhi keeps shining, his old Raptors teammate Kyle Lowry had an emotional night of his own. Back in Toronto, Might not be the same player he once was, but the fans showed nothing but love, giving him a standing ovation that hit deep. It might have been the last time he hears that kind of roar in that arena, and it was well-deserved.
Here's Terrence Mann, not under control. The one that was under control was Cooper Flagg.
As for the game, the Sixers handled business with ease, led by the force known as Embiid. He looked locked in from the start, scoring 27 points and going 7 for 9 inside the paint. Vintage Embiid vibes. Every move reminded fans of just how dominant he can be when he's in rhythm.
Bobble ball, Marshall got it back. Cooper has hit one mid-range jumper. Now this one from the baseline is also on target.
Gonna play 82 games.
Just like Dick Monis said one year, he got the schedule from Keith Grant. Oh, nice finish by Cooper. 80 pound, already 4 boards tonight. Nice. Cooper forces it up, and he scores.
Meanwhile, over in Minnesota, the Timberwolves and Julius Randle put on a defensive clinic, storming back from a 19-point deficit against Wemby and the Spurs. What looked like a blowout turned into a full-blown thriller with a clutch run that had everyone on their feet. If you want to see how that insane finish went down, make sure to check it out right here in this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more wild NBA moments and breakdowns. See you in the next one.